The Dick Show. All right,
That's
we're
why
back.
I'd be like, fuck Christmas.
Yeah. Go. All right. It's December. I don't even know.
We're 6 days from Christmas.
19th, right?
Yep.
So, are you done shopping?
Yeah. No.
If there was a single woman at this table right now, she'd be like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, yeah. I think Kimberly's done. I'm pretty sure she's all the way done. Maybe, like a couple small things that you might come across, but I think if you were to go across the list, her list is checked off.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Mine, not so much. Like, for the most part, right? I still feel like I need to maybe get a couple more things,
Yeah.
I totally, blinked and forgot about my mom.
Oops.
And I got that done
Can't do
yesterday. Yeah, I got that done yesterday. But yeah, same thing, right? Like, it seems like there's always a last minute or last second person or something where I'm like, fuck, I forgot about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're also men. Let's not fuck
Yeah.
around here. Like, I ain't shopping months ahead of time, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Like, my mom, she'll fucking shop all year. She'll find stuff all year and put it away, and she has it all figured out. Hell no, man.
My mom does the same thing, but she's notorious for forgetting she got you something. And then she'll stumble upon it around, I don't know, Easter.
Right.
And then she'll give it to you with an Easter basket and be like, here's one of your Christmas presents I forgot about.
You know what? As my mom has gotten older.
She hides it from herself.
Yep. As my mom has gotten older, I've gotten a couple of those gifts.
Yeah.
Like the oops.
I actually got you this for Christmas last year.
Yep. Oops.
Here you
I forgot
go.
to give you this.
I'm like, oh, so you're cheaping out on me?
I haven't seen you in 6-8 months. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it goes, though, man. And fucking the time of Christmas. There is one thing that I like about shopping nowadays, and that's Amazon.
Oh, yeah. Definitely makes life easier.
Oh, my God. Like, makes you wonder how we used to have to go to the mall
Oh, fuck that.
to go
I hate
get
that
shopping
fucking place.
done. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
hate that hellhole.
there's an occasional time where I like to go to the mall just to, like, kind of go, like, if the kids need something, like, once a year, maybe. You know what I mean? I won't mind it, right? But as an overall, yeah, man, fucking shit. That's how we used to have to shop, though.
I mean, we went to that billiards shop a couple weeks ago, and it was a fucking disaster, and we didn't even go into the mall, just into the vicinity of the mall.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that's one other thing that really turns me off about going to the mall out here. Mm-hmm. That whole area over there.
It's just a
like,
zoo.
to get to the mall, like off of Bell and the 101. Fuck all that, dude.
Yeah.
All of that over there is just a mess, man.
Yeah.
Traffic every direction. Like,
Well, even the outlets at Westgate. It's disaster. So whatever they do out here in Surprise, the whole deal that's supposed to happen on Waddell or
right by
Cactus
my
or whatever.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already shaping up. If you have noticed or haven't noticed, or either way, it doesn't matter because it still applies to it. They haven't fucking started any of the real road work, right? So they're building all this shit up, and the roads are staying the same.
Well, look at my neighborhood, for example.
Yeah.
They've added, I don't know how many thousand houses in here.
Yeah.
And we still have...
One way in, one way out.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
Yeah. So, and that's how it's getting over there, man. Like...
You know, I did see over there they're building, it should be opening this month, last I had heard anyway, a Firebirds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what? It might be open. I know they just opened Barrio Queen.
Yeah,
I was
that's already open. Yep.
Just over there yesterday.
It's supposed to be like in the same building.
Okay,
like right
so
next door.
It might. You know what? It might be open. I don't know. I didn't notice if it was yesterday. I was over there yesterday, but
Last I had heard, it said opening in December, so I was like,
Yeah.
that'll be nice to have that kind of close, you know?
yeah, they've got a good selection of stuff over there. I don't mind how we have all that now opening up. I think it's really cool. My biggest gripe, though, is like the roads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the traffic, because while right now it's not super bad, once all of that is done, you know, like it's gonna make it worse. And then they just opened the Chick-fil-A over there too.
Yep.
So You know how Chick-fil-A traffic gets, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially at a new location. One.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God. You go there at the wrong time and you're fucked. You know, you're like, I'm just trying to get to the shopping center.
Right.
Nope. You're waiting in a line.
Yeah, but to your point, Amazon, man, it saves our asses at Christmas time, especially for us guys.
By the way, fuck Dutch Brothers.
Yeah.
Fuck Dutch Brothers and their stupid little fucking pop-up location. Not even, it's a real location, but they pop them up in these parking lots.
Where there's no room for
cars.
cars.
It's like in between other buildings and stuff, so now they're forcing a new drive-through lane in an area where people are just trying to drive through the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then you have to fucking zigzag and play Frogger with goddamn Dutch Brothers traffic.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yep.
I fucking hate that shit, man.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God.
They always put them in the most inconvenient fucking places.
It's like that's their fucking strategy. It's like, hey, where can we drop this where it's going to fuck all the traffic up in the parking lot?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's our spot. Yeah. Well, I only have 4 gifts under my tree so far, so I've still got some work to do myself.
Did you get the dog something?
No.
No.
Do I need to?
Dog doesn't even have a stocking?
She has a stocking. Grandma made her one. I don't know where it's
There you
at.
go. You gotta make sure it's got something in the stocking.
I know Grandma's got her a present.
Oh yeah.
Or 2.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll get something. I'll
Kimberly
get her
was
something.
saying she was gonna get sweaters for the dogs this year, but I have yet to see her with the sweaters, and I think it'd be hilarious to see how my dogs. What do you think your dog would do if it had a sweater on, a Christmas sweater?
She would
rip
try
it up?
She would try to pull it off.
Yeah.
She has like outfits that she's worn in the past.
Successfully, or do they just immediately get ripped off? Somehow?
Limited success. Yeah. I mean, the only part she like tries to go after is right where the collar is on her neck. So she's like, she's a pit bull. She's gonna do pit bull things. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So we've put like Halloween costumes on the dogs before when they were younger. And they didn't necessarily know what to do, right? They were kind of like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? They're kind of walking around like, I don't know, I kind of don't want this on me, you know, but it wasn't like bad or anything. But I wonder how they would react with sweaters on. Yeah. I think it'd be funny just to see it. You know
so
what I mean?
my brother's pit bull and my neighbor Jeff and Paula, their pit bull, they both have no problem wearing like sweaters and stuff like that. They'll wear them all the time. In fact, Jeff and Paula's is so fucking awesome. She has like goggles, like basically goggles for dogs. They take her on like razor rides all the time, and she wears them goggles the whole time. And when she's looking at you with her tongue hanging out, just smiling,
like, yeah.
You're like, this is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen. One of the pairs they've got her is like, from the inside out, looking out, it's crystal clear for her, but on the outside for us looking at her, it's got like the googly eyes where they like move around.
Oh,
so
nice.
as she's bouncing around in the razor, the eyes are just like going nuts. It's pretty funny.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So anyway,
Doggles.
Christmas.
Fucking Christmas.
Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is
I
fun.
hate Christmas shopping.
I saw somebody that I knew, they like said something the other day or like on social media about how they're ready for this corporate idea of Christmas to be over with. You know what I mean? And I was just like,
Here we go.
it's funny. That's a funny one, but hey, it's Christmas. There's there's a lot of meaning. I think nowadays it's kind of different, right, than it used to be in a sense. Like, I mean,
Do tell.
well, like, I don't necessarily go to church. I don't know how many people nowadays like are going to church all the time. Not saying there's more people not going to church, but I think kind of like as time has gone on, right, maybe it is just more centered around products, buying and selling products
Rather than
the actual idea of what Christmas is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. I totally agree. The tradition has changed.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Well, you know who's going to have a great Christmas? In about 10 years. Shohei Ohtani will.
Oh, yes. Hey, that's a fucking segue.
Perfect segue,
right there.
right?
Dude, that was smooth,
That
man.
was good.
Hell yeah. I'll drink to that.
Yeah. So it's not new news. This came out, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago almost now, that he signed a $700 million 10-year contract with the Dodgers.
Those Doyers.
And then decided to defer $68 million per year of that. So he's only taking $2 million a year.
Dude.
But deferring. He is the new Bobby Bonilla / Ken Griffey Jr.
Bobby Bonilla, eat your heart out, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Holy shit. $680 million deferred on a 10-year deal.
Yep.
What's crazy, first of all, like, for him, amazing. Good job. I mean, you blew away the second largest contract ever. Now, what was the first?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you almost doubled it. I mean, it was not quite that, you know.
It was almost $500 million, wasn't it?
I think it was like $438 million or something, you know. So I mean, you didn't almost double it, but you blew that shit out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he's only gonna cost the team $2 million a year on the salary cap, that's huge for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And they already since then they signed Tyler Glass now, a pitcher, to a big deal, like $135 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at it allowed the Dodgers, who have all the money in the world already, to make moves
That still keeps them under the luxury tax.
that make moves that keep them under luxury tax while still adding other players.
Yeah.
I mean, the rich get richer in that situation, right? Like, you know, I mean, and to your point, like, you look at Bobby Bonilla, Ken Griffey Jr., they've done it, you know, so it's not like he's the first time, but...
well, there's also the tax advantage for him, right?
Yeah.
Not paying income tax on that money at California rates because it's deferred. He could go live somewhere else and pay.
Yeah, and then he's also $680 million in payments between 2034 and 2043 with no interest on it, which is different too.
Yeah.
Because Bonilla and Ken Griffey both had 8% interest added to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, dude. Tax benefits for sure, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Well, and, you know, you look at it and you say, oh, wow, he's only taking $2 million a year, which, you know, to you and me, that would be fucking, there's no such thing as only that. We'd be happy with that. But you got to keep in mind, he's also making more than that, probably double or triple or quadruple that just on some of his endorsements, like with New Balance and stuff like that. So
yeah, and that's what I was going to say.
And you make that money right now while you're relevant. It's easier to make that money and defer the other. This just all makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years from now when his playing career is over or in its twilight, the odds of making the money on the ads and endorsements and things like that are going to dwindle. That's when you're going to need that supplemental income to help out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the hugest thing, right? Yeah, to your point, like endorsement deals, the fact that you're in the LA market, and he wasn't far from that anyways, being in,
yeah, I mean, he was in
Anaheim.
Same.
Yeah, and they were actually the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah,
whatever.
Didn't have to buy a new house.
Yeah, exactly.
move.
You know, doesn't necessarily have to do much different. But what do you do with that fucking much money? Like,
I don't know. He'll tell you in 10 years.
yeah, I guess so. Or we have to wait about 15 to actually find out, because that's when he starts doing stuff with it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, but holy shit. Who would have thought any sort of professional athlete would have ever signed a $700 million contract?
Well, my question for you is how long until we see the first billion?
Yeah. And who's that guy?
And is it baseball?
I bet you it's not.
NFL?
Basketball.
You think so? You think there's a $1 billion basketball player?
LeBron James. Michael Jordan.
When? Who?
Exactly. Who? Is it going to be in 10 years? Is it going to be 20 years?
Bronny?
You know? I don't think it'll be Bronny, but he's going to come in like with some pretty big hype already, being LeBron James' son.
Yeah, but so did the balls, and look at all them.
Yeah, I mean, but that was like a joke too, because
That was
his
self-promoted
dad, yeah,
hype.
his dad was like self-promotion. Yeah, so there's a difference there. Bronny's actually got legitimate hype behind him, and his NIL value. Like, remember you heard about how he had that heart issue?
I heard something about it. Yeah.
So like he had that like heart issue where they didn't know necessarily if he would play or whatever, and they got that taken care of. He played his first game for USC just a couple weeks back or whatnot, and his NIL value like almost doubled just off of him playing in one game. You know what I mean? And I think his NIL value is like in the $4 million range right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But to your point, like, it could be baseball too. I mean, now that you're seeing contracts that high, and with agents like Scott Boras, who doesn't, now that deal's happened, you've now set a new precedent, right?
Yeah.
And so this is what.
Plus,
really,
you got to keep in mind, baseball doesn't have a salary cap. They do have a luxury tax, but no salary cap. So they're more open and able to make aggressive deals like that.
Yeah.
So sorry, go on.
Oh no, I mean, from a salary standpoint, you're looking at Ohtani at $70 million a year overall. I mean, I'm not take the deferments out of it, right? That's what the deal is.
Yeah.
You know, $70 million a year for 10 years. You're already seeing basketball players that have been making $40+ million a year for a few years. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you're seeing a couple that are making like 50, right around that. So
The length of the contract, though, is the difference. Basketball, you're not going to get a contract that's 10 years. I shouldn't say that.
yeah,
Again,
I mean,
the
you
LeBrons
could.
of the world can, but
Well, they just do it different, right? They
Yeah.
do like those 5-year max contracts, and then you can sign the extension within that to get the super max, which will tack on 5 years to that deal, but allows you to take the max plus an extra percentage because you're staying with that team and signing with them as opposed to going somewhere else.
right.
So you get like a plus, I don't remember the exact percentage, 15% addition or whatever it is to your salary.
Yeah. But that is definitely a difference. Longevity in baseball players is much greater than it tends to be in the average basketball player.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just crazy, man.
And you're also talking about a guy that's a pitching and hitting threat.
Yeah.
That's kind of a...
However, he's had 2 Tommy John surgeries.
He has.
2 Tommy John surgeries. And I'm not saying that he won't be a good pitcher. He was a great pitcher, and he still has the potential to be, especially with the advancement in science and medicine and everything else. I would say if anybody has a chance to come back, it's going to be him. But the crazy thing is now you're setting this mark so high, like what if he has a bad year? And then some other guy, just some guy, like who's marginal or like decent but not great, or good but not great, what if he has comparable numbers to Ohtani on the offensive side? You know what I mean? And to your point, yeah, well, what about the pitching side too? He's not pitching this next year, you know? And he may not even, I mean, at some point going forward,
He'll be done. Yeah.
he may not ever pitch again, and it might be in 3 seasons. You know what I mean? So now you're looking at, say, even halfway through this contract, 5 years of it, he doesn't pitch at all. Now where's the value in that? Is just a sole hitter making $70 million a year. Some guy's going to be fucking hitting just as good or pretty close, relatively close, and asking for $65 million a year. You know what I mean?
Well, it is, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I heard this on a broadcast I was listening to on my way to work like a week ago. If you look at his numbers, career numbers from a both hitting and pitching perspective for these first few years, what's he been? 3-4 years now?
5, I think.
Is he at 5?
4 or 5, yeah.
If you look at that same time frame, his numbers are almost identical to Babe Ruth. But you got to remember, he's pitching to way better hitters than Babe Ruth was. And he's hitting off of way tougher pitchers than Babe Ruth was.
No, I mean
he is a once in a lifetime talent.
Yeah.
So to conceive of somebody being worth $1 billion, to me, just makes me wonder, will it just not be in our lifetime? It'll happen, but will it be in our lifetime?
Absolutely. I don't think it'll be necessarily that far off in our lifetime either. And when I say that, I'm not saying like 5 years from now, but 10, 15 years from now, which isn't necessarily that far.
Yeah.
Especially in the timeline of sports or anything else. Like, I bet you we see it. You know what I mean?
Well.
And then I bet you at the same time, LeBron, he's going to fucking start a franchise in Las Vegas. He'll start an NBA franchise in Las Vegas. And my long-term thing, and I think I've said this on here, even maybe like football will eventually become closed circuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy as shit.
That's a rabbit hole.
But I'm telling you, man, with the way sponsorship dollars are involved now, these franchises at some point will start understanding that they can make more money off of just having somebody else do the work for them than buying and owning and maintaining a fucking stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you can get better ratings from people watching it on TV than trying to fill this fucking huge-ass stadium.
Yeah, media rights deals have gotten so big and so lucrative that you might be right.
Dude, and what do you think? Like, speaking of, like, on that, with media deals the way they are, media rights going every which way, what do you think is going to happen to ESPN? Like, short term, let's say, like, in the next 5 years, and then say in the next 10 years, what do you think is going to happen to ESPN?
I think they're already collapsing, and I don't think they're around in 10 years.
Okay, how about 5 years?
It may not be around in 5 years.
So we're on the same page.
It's collapsing very quickly.
How crazy is that?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking thing we grew up with, like
Sports
the most
Center,
iconic thing that we could have ever had. Like Sunday conversations, fucking plays of the week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like all of the stuff that
listening
we grew
to
up
Chris
with.
Berman, back.
Yeah, back. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Like, all the personalities that have come off of that and gone on to do other things and come back even, or, like, everything that is done. And then even when it transitioned to when, like, Pardon the Interruption and Around the Horn came in, right? And then you started adding in, like, cold pizza before it was even ESPN First Take and stuff, right? Like cold pizza, and all of it, like the way it's all going to this point now where media rights just moving around and you're seeing streaming services take control of sports especially, right? Like they're actually starting to have a foothold and a big say in like sports broadcasting. ESPN's almost done, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think they're collapsing. I don't know if 5 years is... I don't know if they can sustain it for another 5 years.
What happens to the Ocho? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No more pillow
What
fighting
happens to
championship.
BlackDarts, dude? How are we gonna get on the Ocho?
I don't know.
Gotta figure that out. We'll start our own fucking. We'll do BlackDarts live.
Network.
Yeah,
Hey.
We'll just do a fucking.
No, we'll just do the interactive thing.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do our own YouTube shit. Dick Show Live, BlackDarts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, we need to have the first annual Black Dart Championship at some point.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Record it.
Mm-hmm.
Stream it.
Yep, get it out there.
Get the national anthem rolling
Yep.
before the final.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We got a bar close.
Yeah.
We got a home field here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can get it done. Be cooking outside.
Need to hang a TV in there, but far enough from the dartboard that you don't fucking hit it.
Just have like the projector screen going.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard
Yeah.
figure something out.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you definitely need like an 85-incher out there. That's what she said.
There it is.
Yep. Anything else, man? What if fucking fuck shit? Fuck goddamn. What?
I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time, dude. I can't believe it's already almost 2024.
I know.
This year flew by, dude.
Mhm.
This year flew by.
Yeah, man.
My daughter's dating some boy now.
Oh, no, I'm not ready for this.
Oh, dude. She's fucking almost 16, dating some boy.
Not ready for it.
He's 16, but he doesn't drive.
Good.
But he's 16.
And where does he live?
And surprised. I mean...
No, I mean I need an address.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that off there. We'll dox this kid later.
I want to go do the bad boys thing
He
to him.
smokes weed.
Can we do the bad boys thing to him?
Oh, yeah. Trust me. If and when he ever comes over to the house to meet, yeah, I'm definitely going to have people over for that shit.
All right, good.
Yeah, for sure. Because I need to know, man. And I've already told the girls, too, like, if you ever start dating somebody, they're going to come train with me at least once or twice.
Just so I can get my licks in.
Just so they can understand.
What could happen.
Yeah, like, hey, man, like, I'm not coming there to beat the shit out of you or anything. I'm not going to do that. But I just want you to understand, like, this is what I do. My daughters have trained before, too. And just be nice to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And be afraid to turn 18.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you fucking do anything to my daughter that is not good.
Your 18th birthday,
Yeah.
I'll be waiting.
And we have waivers you can sign, too.
Oh, man.
No, I joke. I kid.
Yeah.
I kid.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's crazy. It is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
We had our first episode with her lying to us about going to the basketball game at the school. And she wasn't at the school basketball game. She was at the park with her friend. You know. Well, what's funny is Sadie's like the ultimate little spy, dude. She's
ratted on her sister.
Oh my god, big time.
Oh, man.
Check this out.
All right.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Okay, so Sadie. Oh shit.
You about knocked that
Yeah,
table
no,
over.
I got excited over here. So Sadie they go to the basketball game. Sadie, Chloe, and Chloe tells us she's going to the game. She'll be at the game with her friend, and then, yeah, the boyfriend will be there also, but they're going to be there with friends, okay? So, okay, well, no big deal. So the girls go to the game. Chloe goes off with her boyfriend to the park, and Sadie's at the game fucking hitting up mom. Like, Chloe's not here. Chloe's not here. I'm here, but Chloe's not here. Well, where's Chloe? She's at the park with her boyfriend. Well, who else is there? Nobody, just the two of them. You know, and so she's just fucking straight narking on her sister, which is hilarious. So then, like, Kimberly's like, starts calling her. She won't answer at first, you know, and then Kimberly's like, oh my God, she won't answer. I don't know what's going on. We don't know this boy. And I'm like, calm down. You know, just keep calling her. So then he eventually gets a hold of her. And he's like, where you at? You're not at the basketball game. And she's like, Sadie told me. So fucking, I'm like,
now
Kimberly,
you blew the card you had.
Dude, I was like, what are you doing? I was like, we had the perfect spy, and you just blew our spy's cover after one mission.
Jesus
just like that,
Christ.
dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then so Sadie was mad at Kimberly.
Parenting 101, Kim.
Chloe's mad at Kim. Sadie's mad at Kim. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's like, Kim's like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. And I was like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You know, but yeah, Chloe went to the park. She said she...
Literally, all three of them are mad at each other.
Yeah, exactly. So there's like a hate triangle going on.
You're
in the
just
house,
like
and
stuck in the middle.
I'm just sitting there. I was kind of laughing, and I was also like, I was kind of mad at Chloe for lying, but not as stressed about it as Kimberly was. And at the same time, I'm like face palming because my wife just blew our cover on our fucking number one asset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your CI.
Oh my God, exactly. We had a fucking informant, and now it's gone. You know, I'm like, what is wrong with you? She just blew this whole sting operation. We've been working on this thing for months.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude. So that shit was pretty great.
Awesome.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I don't really have anything else. I don't know.
Fuck, I'm supposed to order a fruit tart. And I forgot.
Where'd that come from?
Well, I was just thinking about Christmas and how close we are to it. And usually, especially with pastry orders and stuff at bakeries, it's usually like a week out. And if you don't get it within a week out, you're fucked. And I fucking forgot about the fruit tart. for Christmas morning. So, yeah, that sucks.
Yep. That happens.
It do, buddy. It do.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up and go play some BlackDarts.
Yeah, man. Fucking, this may or may not be the last one of the year, huh?
Yeah, I mean, maybe cut one next week. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It would be fun. I'd like to get another one in at the end of the year. I mean, we're looking at, like, if we record on a Tuesday, that should put us at Christmas, or I mean at New Year's Eve, right? New Year's Day? New Year's Eve?
No. New Year's Eve is next Sunday. And then Monday is New Year's Day. Next. Not this coming Sunday. That's Christmas. So next Tuesday.
So it'd be the day after.
Would be
It'd be
day
the
after
second.
Christmas.
It'd be the second.
No,
I'm saying like a week after that.
Oh. Yeah, it would be the second.
Yeah, I did say next week, but I was thinking about the week after that, right? So
yeah, that would be
Christmas. The day. I guess we'd have the day after Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, we can get one in
Possibly.
the Tuesday or Wednesday
we'll
after
see.
Christmas.
We'll see what's going on. I know the girls, they've got 3 half days after this, and then they're off till the fucking 9th.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's like 3 freaking weeks.
Oh, man.
Sons of bitches.
When do the half days start? Tomorrow? Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah,
Friday?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 fucking half days, dude.
Why not just do like a full day and then one half day and no school on Friday?
I don't know. I don't fucking understand it. I don't understand why we have to do 3 half days and then they're off until next year. You know what I mean? Why not, like you said, why not do just 1 whole day and 2 half days or 2 whole days and be done? You know what I mean? Or 1.5 days or something. 1 whole day and a half day. Whatever. Yeah, I don't get it.
Schools these days, man, they've changed, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Yeah, you know, if it were up to me, I'm actually a huge proponent of year-round schooling, personally. No bullshit.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go play. Let's
All
go
right.
have some fun.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you guys. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share.
Rate, review, send us
Fucking
comments.
Dick show.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Hey, Kelly, go get those sponsorships, buddy.
Yeah, we miss you, buddy. We'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
We miss you. We're waiting on you.
All right.
Everybody out there, Merry fucking Christmas.
Yep, Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 and all that other bullshit. And jingle bells.
Yep.
All right. You know, we should have sang a fucking Christmas
No,
carol.
I'm not singing
Oh, we
shit.
should have. We should
No,
have.
no.
It would have been great.
Hell no. Hell no.
Dick show Christmas carols.
Hell no.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.